Good morning. We're looking at the Euro Australian today. We're going to talk about support and resistance. We are on the hourly chart. Every candlestick is 1 hour. Go to www.firedupforex.com. You can click that link below this video and you can get a free report on why the FX market, the Forex market, winds its way like a snake. The FX market is a snake. Sign up for my email newsletter. The Euro, Australian dollar, currencies are bought and sold in pairs. There's a trend line here on this hourly chart, and we see that in terms of support and resistance, the trend line that's drawn properly, like this is an uptrend, is really just slanted level of support and resistance. Well, what does that mean? Typically in the market behavior, as it winds as a snake, it comes down, finds support, goes up, finds support on the trend line here. Look at all the support. Winds up, goes up, comes back, finds support again, goes up, comes back down, finds support, finds some support, then breaks through. Typically when it breaks through, we see the trend is changing, that possibly is no longer an uptrend. So it breaks through and it tends to often come back and touch the backside of the trend line. The backside of the trend line becomes resistance. It's almost like a slanted pivot point. It breaks through, comes back and touches it, finds resistance, and then falls. So we know this is a typical behavior of the market, regardless of what currency pair is happening. So it's one of the trends that you look for in Forex. We see this line that I drew here. We could see it's resistance, resistance, support and resistance. The market winds up. Let's remove this. So just a simple horizontal line, but we see that the market comes up, touches here, finds resistance and drops. Comes back up near the same area, finds resistance and falls, then goes up and breaks through. And what happens? Breaks through, comes back and finds support on the other side of this pivot point. Goes up, comes back and finds support again. It goes up, waves its way, comes back and finds support again. Goes up, breaks through, and comes back and finds resistance there and then falls. So this shows the importance of this key concept of support and resistance. Resistance, resistance, breaking through, support, support. Goes up, finds support. So masters are really no smarter than you and I. What happens with masters is that they have failed 1,000 times more than we have even tried to analyze this market. The essence of Forex is that you can profit tremendously on the buying and selling these currencies. So for example, this morning, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours ago. Right now it's 8:16, so about midnight. Since about midnight, we have been selling the Euro Aussie. Based on our analysis, we're looking at 76 pips. Now, what does that mean? 76 pips in this is 6 hours this morning, since about midnight until right now, which is 8 Eastern. So 76 pips, that doesn't sound like a lot. So a pip is a price interest point. If you're trading $1 a pip, that's $76 selling this market. If you're trading $10 a pip, that's $760. If you're trading 10 standard lots, that's 760 times 10 is what? $7,600 in a few hours. So this is how the big banks, the market makers, make millions of dollars on very small movements of this FX market. So it behooves us to understand how the market moves and profit from learning how the market moves and finding out and analyzing how to predict where the market is going to go next. It's not easy, but it's worth it. You have a great day. Join me at www.firedupforex.com and follow me on email. I have some YouTube videos that I can share with you as well, similar to this one. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, Fired Up Forex, on YouTube.